Welcome to the Talkin Trash Addiction Recovery Podcast. We suffered in silence. Now we recover out loud.
Jimmy, how do you know this fine gentleman here?
Well, he was coming in on the Saturday night just after the podcast that Brad and I had the humble honor to do at Prairie Sky Recovery. He came in with his mom, and everybody was hustling, bustling, and here is this young man. And for those people who just came into recovery, the treatment houses just mentioned, you know how you feel? You're just like you're so out of place and like a dog in a corner, right? Just like scared. And he wasn't scared, but he just all by himself, and everybody was conversing. So I sat down and talked to him. Didn't have a chance to talk to his mother, Shauna, who's an amazing support in his recovery. And he just graduated. Well, he graduated, and now he's living in sober living. And I think it's going to be a great message for all those recovery houses, because once you get out of those four walls, and we went for coffee last Wednesday and just had a little chit chat, and just a great young man, 26 years old. Like the old devil's lettuce and a little bit of John Barleycorn, but he gets it. You know, he wants what he likes. He wants recovery. We talked about. Well, I guess I'll let him talk because it's his story, not mine. I'll shut
Tell
up.
a story.
I just love how you guys met at PSR. Something happened to that alerted you to him, and you guys connected, and that's what this fucking shit is about. And that everything else falls to the side. So, Kaeden, what we want to do here is we do with everybody is we want to give you the floor. You can, I don't know, say racist stuff and get us canceled, or you can tell your story of experience, strength, and hope. Because I guarantee it, like we have people on that are 10 years, 5 years, whatever, 4 months, man. I'm there. I'm back in 4-month sober house, Tim. I'm right there with you. There's a lot of people watching that are. So I'm gonna let you go. Tell us what Kaeden is all about.
Oh, well, yeah, like Jim said, I'm 26, 4 months sober as of yesterday. I'm living... Love the sound effects. Yeah. Love the sound effects. Living in Oxford House, Regina here, and it'll be a month on Saturday that I've been here. So been out at Prairie Sky for, almost a month now.
Beautiful. Yes.
I'm from small town Saskatchewan, little town called Bengoff. It is one of the most redneck towns, farm towns. Like,
oh yeah,
come on,
it is good. Come on,
yeah, it's a very redneck town. Like, alcohol was a big thing in that town. Like, you'd go to brandings, and oh god, people would be feeding the kids alcohol. Like, oh, just have a beer, have a drink.
Sure.
So alcohol's been like a huge thing in my family. Addiction's also been a big thing in my family, like as long as I can remember. My grandparents used to drink vodka and water every day, all day. And then like
what waste of water.
Right? I don't get that.
Yeah. And then like I've got grandparents, like they make their own wine, and then I had an uncle that would make whiskey and moonshine and shit like that. So like alcohol's always been there in my life. Growing up in small little hick town, it was kind of weird because I was always the odd person out. Like I wasn't the big farm kid, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like,
you don't like cow tipping?
No, hey, cow tipping's that'd be kind of fun.
All right, I just thought that would intrigue me.
Yeah, exactly. Shoot and gophers, shit like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I did enjoy it and stuff, but I was just always the odd black sheep, I guess, at my school and shit like that.
Yep.
Growing up was rough. Like my parents split when I was born, I guess. So like always had the two families and popping back and forth, dad driving all over just to come see us, etc.
Yep.
And growing up, we dealt with my mom like being in and out of the hospitals because she was dealing with cancer, stuff like that. And yeah, it just kind of it was a rough life. Like kind of grew up way faster than I guess I should have. Didn't really enjoy my childhood, stuff like that. We ended up moving out to a town called Rokenville. I think I was like 11 or 12. And the guy that my mom was seeing, he was a winner, a real fucking winner.
Sounds like it. They always are.
Let her out.
We kind of dealt with mom being abused and shit like that. So that was kind of hard on us. He was a huge addict, shit like that.
Yeah.
I enjoyed his parents. Like, I loved going out to the farm. Like, they taught us everything about gymkhanas and like cutting with horses, shit like that. So his family was great, but he was just a complete asshole.
Right.
I was really young, so like I didn't see what I should have, and like I did kind of get closer with him than I probably should have.
Yeah.
But now that I'm older and like I can look back on it, it was like, yeah, no, he was a real fucking winner. And yeah, just
you have his address?
I wish.
Is he still there?
I don't know.
Because we take up holy causes all the time.
Yeah, right.
Take me an hour, 40 minutes to get there, so
it's
no
a
problem.
tax write-off. Don't worry.
That was actually
Donald
a joke. That was a joke. With, with the detox I was in, or not, detox in Moose Jaw there. I went to Walkamow Manor. I've been there 3 times now. And actually, one of the jokes that one of the guys made, he's like, we'll take the short bus and we'll go find them. So it's like, okay. And that's kind of what actually got me wanting to be sober again. Because like spending those 3 times at detox, and then the first 2 times I kind of went back to my addiction, etc. But just the 3rd time was the time that I actually felt like, how can I put that? I felt happy with my recovery. Like that was the most that I ever laughed. Like, and just being sober to laugh like that was absolutely amazing.
Isn't it fun? Carla Brown says, very proud of you, Kaeden Meston. Is it Meston or Meston?
It's Meston. That is my auntie.
That
is my auntie.
I have an Auntie C watching as well. How about that?
Cool.
So and Brad says, congrats. Tommy Wilkes says, good job, Mike. Yep, we're all
there you go, Tommy.
Tommy Wilkes. Continue. You have to deal with us being idiots, have ADD, and we'll throw things on the streets. Just keep on going, buddy.
I completely understand that one. I've got ADHD and all that shit, so God, I know that one. But yeah, like growing up, I got into the wrong crowd when we moved, experimented with all the drugs that you can imagine pretty much. And then kind of just going from there. Once I hit 18, well, no, actually I was 17 when one of my like really close friends actually passed away from an overdose. So going to his funeral, that was kind of a big eye opener. And after that, I kind of just stopped pretty much all hard drugs, etc. Like I wasn't even really drinking that much then. Like I was just smoking my pot, smoking my devil's lettuce, and wasn't really a big fan of drinking. And then when I got into college, that kind of changed, as it does.
It does,
yeah. Every day was a new day at the bar, so we were always out, and kind of just went from there. And then actually, like I went to college for a welding degree pre-COVID. So like in the middle of college, we got shut down. Like they walked into our classroom and was like, no, everybody's got to go home.
Go home now.
So
hold on.
We were like, oh shit, okay. And then, like during COVID, that kind of when the drinking got a little heavy. I had a girlfriend of 4 years at the time. So I ended up moving back to my little hometown in Bengal just so I could be with her at that time. Gave up my welding degree pretty much. Like I ended up getting my ticket, but kind of just gave it up. Went and worked for the town, ran the water plant in my little small town. Like we had we ended up getting a grant for like a reverse osmosis water plant. So
Nice.
ended up running that, kind of just doing all the town maintenance around town, etc. And yeah, me and my coworker, we'd go to the bar like pretty much every Friday or whenever we really wanted to. And the drinking kind of got really bad from there. And then the girlfriend or the girl I was seeing at the time, she ended up getting into the drinking and shit too. And then just our friend group, it was pretty much drink every night, go to somebody's house, drink every night, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it got pretty rough for that. I guess it was 3 years that I ended up staying there. Was supposed to end up moving out to Swift Current. I ended up getting a job and everything out there. And then, go Broncos. And then literally a week before I was supposed to start my new job, I found out that my girlfriend was seeing another dude. So,
all right, you have her address? We have ladies that'll take care of her.
Believe me, I
Bethany, where are you?
I wish. So that was a whole 8-year relationship down the drain. Like, bought her a ring, fucking all that shit down the drain.
Been there, dude.
Yeah,
Be thankful you didn't get your ring tattooed on your finger. So you know.
No. The worst part is I have tattoos that she did all over my leg, and then I have tattoos that she drew pretty much all over my body. So it's kind of the same, but
left her mark. Yeah, sure she has.
Yeah, like she was an artist, so I bought her a tattoo gun for her, I think it was Christmas or something like that. And yeah, I kind of just gave her my leg to fucking practice on. Biggest mistake I've ever made.
Just their leg.
What a sad.
Yeah,
could have been something else,
my
buddy.
leg.
I know. I've done worse. Don't worry, dude.
But yeah, so pretty much since after that, it was heavy drinking. Met a girl from Saskatoon. She was going through shit with her man, and they split.
Go Blades.
And then going through shit. So ended up taking some time off work, helped her kind of pack up a U-Haul and her kid, etc. And then we literally drove from Saskatoon to Campbellton, New Brunswick.
Go Brunswick.
Yeah, so that was a like 4-day trip in and out of hospitals, like all that shit. Spent 2 weeks there, ended up kind of falling in love with the kid and her and shit like that.
That happens.
Yep. So after 2 weeks, I flew home, had to work, etc. Ended up getting fired from that job because I asked to take like a mental health leave just so I could figure some shit out and stuff. And then, they pretty much just said, "See you later, goodbye." So
nice
that was, I should have, but I took them to like labor board and shit, got paid out. So
get in there.
Kind of just left it at that.
Yep.
And then I made the stupid decision of pulling out my pension plan. And
he's a mess.
Yeah.
What a mess.
I
know.
Yeah, major fucking mess. And then I decided to up and leave and move to New Brunswick.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, that's perfect.
Province.
So I was there for like 5-ish months, I'd say. And oh god, that was a crazy fucking 5 months.
New Brunswick is on the East Coast, right? Am I have that right?
Okay. Yes, East Coast over by Quebec there. Like, we drove across a bridge and we were in Quebec. So her family
Bonjour.
Her family's full French Acadian. Like, her mom lived in Quebec. Her dad lived in Campbellton with us, or by us, I guess, not with us.
Go Bulldogs.
Yeah. So she was, oh god. I kind of learned why her and her boyfriend her and her ex had issues, because she was the abusive person that she said everybody else was. So I just kind of fell in love with the kid. He was 4 months at the time. And I kind of literally just took care of that kid. Like, that's all I did for that 5 months. paid for pretty much everything that kid needed, everything that she needed. Like I went through $16,000 in 5 months.
Good Lord, kid.
Good.
Get in there.
Yeah,
Hey,
as well as put myself a lot of money in debt, which
Yep, of course.
sucks ass, but the things we do when we think we're in love.
Right, dude. You're preaching to the choir. We've all done it. We've all emptied our bank accounts. We're all idiots. Don't worry.
Renovated so many houses.
Yeah, you're in good company.
Yeah. No, exactly. Like I guess not we. Her brother ended up getting this house for like next to nothing. I think it was only like $70,000, and it was like a beautiful fucking house just outside of Campbellton there. Like we had a river behind us. We had upstairs, downstairs, main floor. Like it was a beautiful, beautiful house. So yeah, enjoyed that while the time lasted. And then the abuse came. Once the money dried up, everything dried up. It went from this to this within a day.
0 to 60. Yeah,
0 to 60. And she was the one that would literally cry wolf, say that shit happened when it didn't, etc. So cops ended up getting called on us like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Ended up getting no contact order, shit like that, like domestic abuse or whatever the hell charges it was. And then my dumb ass literally broke the no contact order the day after because she decided to come and say she's sorry and shit like that. And I was like, okay, we'll see. Yeah, exactly. The reel back in. So ended up staying, I want to say a month after that. And that month was just hell. Drank constantly. That was like all I could do just to keep myself fucking level and sane again. And then I think it was literally a day before her birthday, we got into a huge fight. I packed up literally everything I had there, took it to my friend's place that lived in just a city away from us. And spent a night there. And then she decided that since it was her birthday, she was just going to randomly show up. And so after that, I pretty much called my mom, called my dad, and I was like, I need a U-Haul like ASAP.
Yep.
So that's another 3 days driving home in a U-Haul. Well, actually, no, because I stopped in Ontario for a bit. So it was more than 3 days. It was probably like a week and a half-ish.
All right, so you've hit every single province east to west at this point. It seems like.
You drink yourself across?
Pardon?
Did you drink your way across?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
As much as I hate to say it, I drank myself across that whole fucking way. And
Only right.
So U-Haul fucking, it was a long ass trip home. Like beautiful fucking trip.
Yep.
So once I got home, I ended up kind of just working at a little places around fucking the small town that I lived in, and then decided to move out to Alberta. Lived in Calgary. Moved
Do you guys really call it Calgary? Are we?
Calgary?
Are you saying it
Calgary?
Like is that a joke, or is that
like Calgary?
Calgary.
We had
Calgary.
Calgary.
Can't remember her name. She kept saying Calgary. I'm like, do you know how to say Calgary? I'm from the United States, but I know how to say Calgary. Calgary, whatever. Irrelevant.
Potato, Romano.
So I had a friend that was living out there. She was like, just come stay with me. We'll try and get you back on your feet, blah, blah, blah. So that's what I did. Moved across the other way. And I think I was there probably like 2 months, 3 months. Did kind of just some random work. Ended up getting a job at a welding manufacturer shop out there. So that was good. I was kind of back what I was wanting to do. Ended up moving out of that friend's house to family friends of my dad's that we've known, for as long as I can remember. And that was a lot better, but still just having the money, I was back to the drinking, back to just the old ways, trying to just get out of my head, get out of the fucking negative headspaces, shit like that.
Yep.
So I think it was August 22nd of 2024, 2025. I can't remember. But I was heading to work. It was like 5:40-ish in the morning. And some dude in a BMW decided to turn into oncoming traffic. I totaled my fucking Jeep. Luckily, I was scot-free, no damage, nothing. But just, completely wrecked my Jeep. They put me off of work for, I think it was a week. And then literally when I went back to work that night, I had my Harley out in Alberta with me. And I decided I wanted to go for a little ride around Calgary, go to this one little hill that kind of overlooks the whole city, etc.
Treat yourself. Something nice.
Yeah, exactly. And my dumbass had a little bit to drink and a little bit to smoke and shit like that. And then
I know where this is going.
Yeah. And then I ended up
First time I've ever heard this kind of story. Oh my god.
No, shocked. I am shocked.
And then I ended up seeing some sports bikes. And I was like, okay, I want to go catch up to them. I want to go meet them and shit like that. Keep in mind, I'm on a Harley. Yeah, a Harley street. So like kind of just a low rider, fucking bobber style. And I was going around a turn, hit some gravel, smoked a car, and just fucking went flying.
Ouch.
Yeah. Woke up to an old guy standing over top of me. He grabbed all my shit, like my bag that had my bong and my shit in it, and
well, at least the bong survived.
Yeah, that's the shocking part.
Actually,
that is the shocking part. The bong survived, but I fractured my pelvis.
So, all right, it's a good thing your pelvis is made of glass. All right, so so you rolled this bike? Is that what happened?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Like I smoked. I think it was the tire of the. Like an SUV that was there because there was gravel, loose gravel, and my bike just kind of went out. The back tire smoked the tire of the vehicle, and just sent me flying. Like I woke up in somebody's driveway pretty much, and it was apparently this old man. And so all I can remember is pretty much telling him to keep all my shit safe. Don't give it to the cops because if you do, I'm going to be in trouble. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, that whole.
And then I wake up in the hospital.
Yep.
And the first thing I see as I wake up in the hospital is literally a cop standing over top of me with my bag. Still had my Pepsi bottle that was half full of my drink, everything in it. And he's like, I'm just going to give this to you. I'm not going to write you any tickets. You've been through enough. And he just walked away. Just walked away. I was like, okay.
That's crazy.
Okay. But totaled my Harley, totaled my Jeep a week before. Like it was just crazy how it was literally a week apart, both on Thursdays. And so after that, it was a case of Dad had to come pick me up. Well, no, I went and stayed at my friend's house, I guess, or the family friend's house for I think it was like a week or 2 weeks. Kind of just trying to recovery, like. They did no surgery, nothing. They let me out the day later and told me to start walking on crutches. They're like, here you go.
Weird healthcare.
They told me that I was too young.
Medicare.
Yeah, they told me I was too young. They didn't want to do surgery on me. I was like, what the fuck? So no. I had to hobble around on crutches for close to 7 months after that.
But did they give you a bottle of pain pills?
Oh, of course they did.
No.
Okay. Canada sucks then. Because
hey, it's like that here too. Last time I broke my foot, we don't give pain meds for broken feet.
Oh my god. Let me tell you something. In 2000, if you went to the ER, you could. I don't know. I'm not really sure what a bung is, but I'll leave that to you, Prairie Sky people. Larry's running the show. Larry will be on the show on Sunday.
Sunday.
Just a heads up on that. We got him coming on. All right. I am sorry we're being disrespectful to you.
No,
right.
You're good. You are good.
No, we
love Larry.
Yeah, he's cool. You're a good guest. You kind of roll with it. So keep going. Your story's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's been a crazy story. So pretty much after that, like, yeah, dad came, picked me up, we went home, shit like that. Where my dad lives, like, we have stairs and shit like that to my room. So our insurance company in Saskatchewan here, they're like, nope, that's not okay. They put me and my mom actually up in a hotel in, I think, yeah, it was Weyburn. So we stayed there. I think it was like a month or 2 months. And yeah, just kind of being stuck and like not being able to do fucking anything. I got back into the drinking heavily again.
Yeah.
Dealt with mom pretty much saying, Kaeden, you need to stop every single day.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Is this physical addiction drinking? Are you drinking when you wake up?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like all day, every day.
Gotcha. Yep.
Like I was waking up in the middle of the night and drinking. Like it got bad.
Just seeing if you were really that alcoholic. We have two different kinds that come on. Okay, good. Very good. You're one of us. Welcome.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it was bad. Like mom would leave the hotel for a little bit, go hang out with her friends, and she'd come back and I'd have a 12-pack done. In
Impressive.
like an hour, 2 hours. And like I was a big Twisted Tea fan, so I shotgunned them like they were water.
Why not just drink water?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know,
why
not just drink water? Jimmy said. Twisted Tea is disgusting, but carry on.
Heartburn syndrome.
Yeah, it's a hit or miss with Twisted Teas. I don't know. Some people hate them, some people love them. But I was never a beer person like most of my family.
Yeah.
So when I found Twisted Teas, I was like, shit, this just tastes like brisk iced tea, but it gets me drunk.
I love it.
Yeah, exactly. So that was 2 months in the hotel there with my mom. Put her through living fucking hell that 2 months. Like I'm shocked she actually stayed.
That's what mothers do.
Yes, exactly. Like she should have probably left me and just told me to be on my own, but she's an absolute saint. Like I'm lucky to have her because she's never had an addiction, nothing. So like she did a shit ton of fucking research and just everything she could to figure out what an addiction actually is and like why I'm like this and why I can't quit, etc. So it was 2 months in the hotel with her. Then I ended up going back home, and it was, God, I want to say 5 months of physio, 5 months of just crutches and going through all that bullshit. And it was a living hell. And being in small town, like there's nothing else to do other than drink.
Yeah.
All my friends were big alcoholics or smoked pot and shit like that. Like, so it pretty much just came to the case where, I was sitting in my room all day playing video games, getting drunk, smoking my weed, and that was my life. It
sounds like fun for a minute. But you live that kind of life, and that is, we've all lived that life. That life sucks. That is a life of servitude
dependency
to our dependency.
Exactly. Like I was so dependent on it. Like it ran my whole life. Like everything I did, I had to be drunk or stoned.
Yep.
And that 7 months just went as slow as fucking possible. Like, so after I was healed and healthy again, I ended up finally going back to work and finding some jobs just around the small town, like working at a mechanic shop, shit like that. But never could really cut out the drinking. So I think that was the first time I went to detox in Moose Jaw. It was like probably 8 months after. I want to say it was like 8 months after, because I was still kind of dealing with the pains and shit like that.
Go Warriors.
Go Warriors. So Moose Jaw there, like the detox is a 2-week course, absolutely amazing staff. Like I loved everybody there. We got really close with the managers, stuff like that. Like I got really close with one of the workers, called her mom pretty much all the time. Like
you found a good place, dude. Whatever.
Yes.
What you're
Yes,
describing is something that we advocate is real healthcare. If you want to help somebody in addiction, they need real help. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We treat the symptoms, we don't treat the problems, and it sounds like that's what your mom wanted to get to the core of.
Yeah.
You know, and at some point we all get to a point where we're like, we had enough. And you're 26 years old. You've been through enough shit to be 46. You know what I mean? Like, so like, you not only do you have life problems, you have emotional issues, mental stuff, family stuff, trauma. I mean, this is a cookie cutter case, but no case is cookie cutter. You know, and my heart like goes out to you because you've been through so much, and now I see what Jimmy and Brad saw. You know, it's a real privilege to have you on here tonight, Kaeden. You've been through a lot of stuff, man.
Oh yeah, and just to touch on, like, especially his mom, Shauna, just before Kaeden graduated, she was asking, "Hey, is there some places in Regina that we can get some support?" And I passed along, like, Prairie Sky have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday Zoom meetings, support room Zoom meetings, and just always like never giving up, you know. And so, like, a lot of people, a lot of parents just say, "Fuck it, I'm done. I'm done with you." She never gave up, and just like I messaged her like when he accepted yesterday. Like, "Oh my God, thank you so much." I'm like, he's got a great story to tell, you know. And I pick him up last Wednesday after I was at corrections. And I lived in sober living, but I pull up and I'm like, it's got a lawn. It has a drive. It's got a garage. Like, holy shit. It's got doors on it. It's a beautiful residence.
What did you go to?
We had burnt out cars and it was horrible. And then later, it was
burnt out cars. You're like like Mad Max. You're in the Thunderdome.
Horrible. And it's like Regina's not that big. And then Wednesday, I think it was earlier this week, I had a spare copy of Daily Were Flapjacks and dropped that off. Sunday, yes. Dropped that off, and I met one of the what do you call it, watchers or whatever the hell you got. One of the counselors.
Yeah, one of the workers. Yeah.
Nicole, was that her name?
Emily.
Yes.
Emily. Yes.
Yes, and we had a little chat outside, and she is like just a great. He's surrounded with great support. You know. It's a great environment to be in. Like going from Prairie Sky into that. It's so the road is just going to get better and better and better, you know.
Like what Jimmy was describing. I am too. Jimmy's talking about online meetings. We're at a point in the world where like we can seek out extra stuff. It doesn't have to all be this, all be that. So that's why there's room for an addiction recovery podcast and a group of people to watch. You know, you know. So like I try to picture myself. I put myself in that hotel room. And I've been in situations like that, you know, not the same, but situations. And, you know, I know what that's like. I know I can smell the hotel. I can, it's just,
not in Weyburn. It's got a distinctive odor, does it not?
Oh yeah. Weyburn has a very distinctive odor.
Drinking tap water. Like this shit's like, that's not fun. And I've been there. And then like, what do? I would drink too. And I did, obviously, but like, you know, now we're at a point where like you're going to finish your story, I'm sure. But like to get from the hotel to where you are now, like that's I know you went through some shit and like my cat is going to end the show. Stop it. You know, we've all been there. We've all, you know, you're not alone. You know, and that's what helps me. My story became not unique anymore. I identified with people, and once I started doing that, it changed how I looked at things. I started identifying, not comparing, that whole thing. And you know, I found personally that I was in a spot. I went through things like you did, and I have a gift. I can make graphics and shit. That's about all I do good. I do a lot of other things okay, but like this I'm good at. So I'm at a point in life where I'm hurt and all this shit. So like I'm giving back in this way. I do this show for good, for better or worse, whatever. And we do it. We come on, and there is a need for this these days. You know, people need to hear, and it's the same principle. It's going to a room, hearing somebody's story, and feeling better. We're just doing that online, and we can breach borders and miles and all that stuff. So you're in an Oxford house today. There's 5 guys in there.
Yeah, 5 of us in here.
It's pretty sweet. I was in one with 14. It was
my God,
a fucking nightmare. They got shut down when I was there too. You can't have more than 11 people in New Jersey. But anyway, I did this. I did the whole thing, Kaeden. I did the detoxes, the sober living routes, and I did it ignorant. Right, this is my first time trying to get sober, and I'm experiencing it all, and I'm just going through the motions. And the motions are: you fuck around for a month. You go to a sober house, you find a girl, you fuck it all up, you do it again. And
that's actually what happened to me the first time I was in detox.
I'm shocked. I can't believe it.
Really? So, there was a woman in there, and it caused the whole fucking thing. Like, they actually put up a sign that says this is not Love Island the day I left.
Yeah.
So when I went back there the next 2 times and seen that sign, they're like, "Yeah, Kaeden, just so you know, that's because of you." I was like, "Oh, nice. Okay."
We're animals. We get sober, and now all of a sudden we want to have sex. We want to play video games. We want to eat food. We want to do whatever. Having recovery is just common sense and support.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to mold ourselves. We're shitty people to begin with. If we're doing drugs and drinking, and that's our default, we're fucking built wrong, right? And it is our responsibility to fix what is actually wrong. And for me, and I know a lot of addicts out there, we went through that cycle in and out, and the system's not perfect. You go to an Oxford house, half the guys there are going to relapse in 5 minutes. Like it's a nightmare. It is. I know it is. And that cycle I got to a point where I'm just like, I can't take anymore. I don't want to do this sober living house thing. I went into the worst one and did well. So, and that was only fucking 15 guys in it. So, I know where you're at. I know what you've been through. Leslie says, congratulations, Kate. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Leslie.
Love you, Leslie.
Oh, that's my dad.
We got to get your family on.
Actually, speaking of my dad, he's been support. I've lived with him since, I want to say, grade 11. And, he's been a huge support. He's been there for me. I've borrowed so much money off of him, my mom, etc.
Yeah, I know.
And just to help me out. He's done a really good job too.
Love to hear it.
He's been through his addictions back when he was my age, I guess. So he kind of knows, etc. He's more of a hard ass. Sorry, Dad. But
old guys, we need to hear that.
He is more of the hard lover, and it definitely helped out. He kicked me in the ass. He told me right from wrong. He showed me right from wrong, etc. Right now, he's actually taking care of my animals for me. He's got my two cats plus his. He's got my dog. He's got my ball python, all my fish.
God, you're a strange human being.
We'll pass on them.
So you have this support, a lot of people.
I do.
And you, I think what you experience is today's support, where we're gonna love you no matter what. We're not gonna give up on you.
Yes.
Tough love is a fucking thing of the past. It's just everybody's dying. So I don't know. I just identify so much, and I'm 3 years sober, and I do all this, whatever. I'm in a sober house right now. I can smell fucking Reggie's feet, and they smell terrible. He smells like cheese. He smells like cheese, onion, and asphalt. This is my roommate. Whatever. You have to go. I guess your dad kicked your ass, hard ass, all that stuff. That's good, but that's good when you're ready to accept that. When you're not listening, and when you're up against it, everybody's your enemy. Everybody's to blame but you. And go ahead.
If it wasn't for him and my mom, the first time I got my first DUI, so I had to drive back to New Brunswick because of court shit. I had to go out there to finish up my court, fucking blah blah blah. Ended up getting put on probation for the no contact order, shit like that. But as I was driving home, I was seeing a girl in Ontario at that time. Yeah, I don't know why, but I choose women kind of all over. So I was like, fuck it. I went and stayed with her for, I think it was almost a month. It was probably a month.
Mhm.
And then we ended up getting to a huge ass fucking fight. Her and her roommates booted me out. And of course, we were all drunk at that time.
Really?
So
Oh, no. Wow.
they called the
That
cops.
makes sense.
Yeah. So they called the cops on me.
You were disorderly.
And
Yeah.
I
Yep.
I made it probably like 2 hours out of Windsor, Ontario, and got
Those
a DUI.
Spitfires. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got my DUI. They impounded my car for 7 days. And Dad drove his Dodge diesel truck from small town Bengoff all the way to Prairie Sound, Ontario to pick my ass up.
Oh my God. See.
And then
And the price of diesel. Come on, dude. Yeah.
exactly. And
Well,
then
Venmo him
7
some
days
money.
later, Mom took a plane flight to go pick up my car and drive it all the way back.
God Almighty.
So I've put my parents through living hell.
Yeah.
And after that, like I ended up kind of moving to a little town just outside of Regina called Odessa and got another welding job. But my boss and my workers were alcoholics again.
Shocker.
What?
Yeah. That's kind of just the name of the game out here in Saskatchewan.
For a welder, you can't hold anything together. Jesus Christmas.
Hold a drink.
Yeah, we
Sorry.
can hold a
I
drink and melt metal together.
Yep.
That's about it. But so I think I stayed there for a month and I was like, fuck, no, I need to go back to detox. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And that's literally what I did. Like I packed up my whole house, etc. And as I was driving to my mom's, my dumbass, I only had, I think it was 2 drinks that day, which was kind of weird because
Oh, I've heard this
usually I would've-
story.
Yeah.
usually I would have drank a lot more.
Yeah.
But as I was driving to mom's, I was like 30 minutes from her house and I blacked out. Woke up in the ditch, jumped an approach,
Mhm.
and
Dukes of
me
Hazzard.
being being me, I was very belligerent. I hated the fucking cops at that
Of
time.
course.
Like
I know.
No Christmas card?
no Christmas card for those cops. So my dumbass refused the breathalyzer.
Of course.
Yeah. I didn't realize that that's literally just as bad and gets you pretty much the exact same.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of thought, oh no, that'll be good, blah, blah, blah. So spent the night in the drunk tank. They gave me no blanket, nothing. I slept on a steel fucking bench. And
Were
that
you
was it.
expecting like a thread count, like a certain?
Yeah.
you wanted to-
I thought I
300
would have at least had like a little throw
500
blanket or
Egyptian.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
I'm
I
with
was
you. I got you.
I
Bottle
was
service?
freezing my
Yeah.
fucking ass off, man. Like that was the coldest fucking night I've ever had.
So you didn't drink
I-
enough because you
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I remember it fully. Like I woke up the next morning and the sergeant was like, "You don't smell like alcohol." I was like, "I told you, I only had 2 drinks."
Did they
He's like, well-
breathalyze it?
Nope.
Idiots.
Nope.
RCMP. There you go.
RCMP.
He's
yeah.
like, "Well, you refused the breathalyzer." I was like, "Yeah, because I was pissed the fuck off."
yeah. Yep.
So
We're the worst.
and then Mom, I think it was Mom, who came and picked me up from there because it was an hour and a half from her place.
Yeah.
And
Well, our
the
hats
cops
off
like,
go to your
well,
parents for sure. God bless your mom and dad.
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
I mean,
So even the cops like, well, you could try fighting it. Like, I didn't smell alcohol on you. You're talking to me like you weren't drunk, blah, blah, blah. But at that point, I was like, okay, this is already my second one.
doesn't hold up
and-
in court though, you know.
Mhm.
Exactly.
It
That's
sucks.
exactly
I know.
how it was.
I know.
Like, because the one in Ontario, they spelt my name wrong. So I thought they would have threw that one away.
Oh my
And
God.
then they also didn't take my fingerprints.
All this costs extra for you, by the way.
Yeah,
believe me. Believe
Ding,
me.
ding, 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 ding.
I know, trust me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I just kind of was like, fuck it. I'm just going to get it done and over with. Fucking pleaded guilty to them both. And somehow, just how my court cases were so close together, I didn't get charged for 2 DUIs. I got charged for 1 and then got charged for 1. So I didn't have to spend the 30 days in jail, shit like
Clerical
that.
shit. Good for you. You fucking beat the system.
Right on.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm no license until January of next year, but it's like at least I didn't have to spend
licenses.
Pardon?
Nah, they don't do that
Hardship?
shit. Nah, a hardship license. Give you a license to go to work.
My second DUI.
I know, but that's fucking here, Jimmy or Will. That's
I was gonna say I don't know what that is, but I know that once I do get my license back, I've got a breathalyzer for 3 years.
Oh my god,
expensive.
It's the word. It's called an interlock device.
Yeah,
and I've been in a car with somebody where it turns the engine off at 55 miles an hour, and we're just coasting. I'm like,
blowing it. It's okay.
Is this for real? Yeah, I'm the one blowing in it. Nightmare.
God damn.
So I got a funny story that I have to share. It's we have a very similar. We went through a lot of shit. I was in the middle of a divorce and a girlfriend and an ex-wife. Oh, it was crazy. I went up to break up with the girlfriend for the ex-wife, whatever. I apparently, if you take Viagra and drink a bunch of Fireball, you black out and crash your car at 90 miles an hour. So I was done, dude. I remember it happening. I remember getting out of the car, stumbling around 287 in Newark, New Jersey, with fucking a million people looking for my wife. Well, why would my wife be there? Like, obviously, I hit my head. So I go to the hospital. The police take my blood. The hospital does, and I'm telling you, this blood is like, it's probably like a point. It's like a 2, and they take it, and the girl drops the vial on the ground, splashy.
Oops.
And I remember seeing that, thinking, I wonder if that's how I'm going to get out of this. And that's how I got out of it. So sure enough, they didn't take my blood again till 7 hours later. The state police,
sober.
The state police needed
or sober.
This down. Yeah, I was a 0.5. Now let me tell you something. That for me as a commercial driver was over the limit, but they fucking didn't realize I had a commercial driver's license. So like, the guy, like I deserve to be thrown in jail. I deserve to be fucking murdered at doing that. I endangered lives, and I got out of it, and we get out of these things and we think we beat the system, but like, really, like, how much pain can we tolerate? Like, how much can we actually hold on to and operate normally? And we all have a saturation point. That saturation point is different for everybody, but like, I got lucky, and if I get hit with that DUI, whatever. So like, I believe that because I was on the road to recovery, I've seen more miracles happen throughout this program with the legal system. And I tell people all the time, they have pending court cases. They're sitting in an Oxford house. I see miracles happen. I do. And I believe that there's another, a judge and jury higher than us taking care of what's going on. Because like, I see the people who deserve to get hit with it. And I see the guy who's 5 years sober and has a beautiful life because he didn't get this DUI and ruin his entire family. So like, those stories exist, and you have to, when you go to the rooms, you'll start hearing them, and they convey a message of hope, and that's a hope I held on to and experience. And that's all we have sometimes early on. I've
definitely heard my fair share of horror stories just in and out of the rooms, and it's
You've
like, well,
I'm sure.
That too, I guess. And I'm like, well, at least I didn't get what they got. Like, at least I can get my license back. At least I got the chance to drive again. Like this time. Like, I know people that won't be able to have a license for like 10 years, and I'm like, holy shit. Or ever.
Yeah. For all of us, everybody here, we all deserve 5 DUIs. We all deserve to have our license revoked. We did some dangerous shit.
Just backing up my car. Yeah.
And that's why normal people hate us. Like, my brother-in-law hates us because we get away with it. They didn't pay enough of a price. Like, that's, and I get it. I kind of hate half of us too. I hated myself for a long time. You need that person to love you when you can't. And thank God you had somebody to do that. Thank God I had somebody to do that.
Biggest thing. Yep. Like, I'm so glad I had those people.
God bless your parents, and they saved your life. And I can see your story unfolding, and you having a nice life that comes with sobriety, like good choices. And that all kind of comes back to your mom and dad, bro. Because we money, all that shit, none of that matters. just be a normal human being and move and take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
and
exactly.
you're doing that, and you're early on. 4 months is early on, but like, I know you're seeking it out because you're number one, you're on here, and I can hear it in your voice. So like, I'm so privileged that you came on here tonight because so many people needed to hear what you had to say, and you're like, you know, you speak plainly. You've been through it. You've learned your lesson, and you're moving on. I can see it. Now, if you relapse, you know, whatever. Just, it doesn't have to turn into a fucking 2-month hotel thing. Just cut it off. Tell somebody, and move on. You know, so like, it's so refreshing, Jimmy, isn't it? To have, I can see why you guys love this kid.
The conversation Kaeden and I had last Wednesday night, just briefly, was
like,
I've been hearing that so much.
I do have to answer to the people talking about New Jersey. Yes, John Bon Jovi. I delivered his dog food to his house. He's a dick, John Bon Jovi.
You had a dog food?
dog food.
Awesome. I've been to John Bon Jovi. I've seen Springsteen. Jersey is a shit show. It's amazing. I got out of there. Brian and Vargo in Jersey, Virginia. Bethany says
Virginia. Yep, that's where I live.
Bethany
Dazzler with fun.
I know it. Maybe a tiny stud again. Our fans are ridiculous. And it's funny. And I'm sorry, I keep saying all the town's hockey teams. I worked for all of them up there, and you know, you say a town, I'm like Tigers, Medicine Hat Tigers, you know, Rough Riders.
Yeah, the Riders.
So I mean, you're young, you're determined, and you have gifts that a lot of people don't naturally have. You're easy to talk to. You can, you know, you're obviously intelligent. So like, you're probably too smart for your own good. I you know, that's just what it seems. But we all kind of are. I want to ask Will, because Will's heard this story 100 times. Will, what do we tell Kaeden here, so he's not back in the detox in a month? Like,
well, you know, we were talking about money and stuff like that, or I think this will correlate with the same thing. But and people think I'm crazy when I say this, but like, I mean, I have my own business, and I'm like, you know, I mean, I make money enough to live on and be happy, but I don't do it for the money. I do it for the relationships. Because those relationships that I build, like, you never know. I mean, those will be forever. That money is in and out the pocket one day, you know? So, I mean, I live to build relationships, because those relationships, like, no matter what, when those people know you and they know what you know your life, even if they don't live that, if they didn't participate in the same lifestyle, at least they're very aware and conscientious. And so whenever, you know, hey, if something happens or whatever, not saying that, you know, anything may happen, but guess what? I mean, like, I didn't have a license for a month and a half, and all my customers stayed with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so therefore, I mean, it's just like relationships. They always have your back. You get people you can always rely on, and I mean, that's my biggest piece of advice: relationships. Build relationships.
And how do we do that here? We do that this way.
You hug and kiss.
I like touchy feely. Bethany says, "Yay, we get to hear from Will finally." Yeah, we're gonna get Will. Fucking. Sometimes it's just he's had a long day.
Sometimes I'm like, I can't shut up, and then sometimes I'm like,
you good? That's you. You're either the star of the show.
I know I'm good. Don't worry.
You're either the star, or you have the best seat in the house. Come
on.
Yep. Come on. So, like, for example, Kaeden, me and Will met in rehab. I was sober, but we're irrelevant. Me and Will met
too. Actually, you know that.
I know. We both went.
I didn't go through detox.
We both went to rehab sober. So, like, we met in rehab, and we just connected in a way that, like, I don't know. He's easy to talk to. Will's a fucking great guy to be around.
Saw that ass first time.
I saw that ass. I saw his ass crack every day getting out of the
game. I'll never get that mental picture out.
I actually saw it, Jim.
We all had our little seats that we sat in every morning, no matter what.
We know. We've
told this
druggy buggy.
Dead kittens.
He was always right in front of me, and we would get out, and he's scooching through the aisles, and his little butt crack. I would say, I can't. That's the only thing I see. It's my entire peripheral. But we. Like, so, like, I mean, and Will says all the time, I don't stay friends with people from rehab. I'm like, I might have made this show just for me and Will to stay friends. I don't know. I just, we do things, whatever. Shut up. But like,
it worked.
It worked. It
worked.
Like that. I don't usually look like a stalking lunatic. I shave my beard. I still can't find my chin. I had a chin 5 years ago.
It's there.
I don't know. It's gone. But like I've made these relationships, and I'm kind of abrasive. I don't want to be your friend. Get out of here. Oh, you want to be my friend? I love you forever. Like I'm like hit or miss, out of my mind. But like I'm fiercely loyal, and I'll go down with somebody if I have to. And like, that's my character. Will's got a different character. Jimmy's a different guy. We're all different, but like we all have a part to play in this thing moving forward. So like we are at like an hour and a half. Is there anything you need to say for you right now? Is there anything you missed? Is there any statement you want to make? It's your show, baby boy.
Not overly, to be honest. Like I kind of covered a lot more than I even thought I was going to cover. Like, not gonna lie, I was nervous as shit. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna say, like all of it. And then just coming on here and talking to you guys, seeing you guys, it was like, okay, no, I'm just gonna speak.
You're just one of the guys here. Yeah.
The amount of stuff that I spewed off, I even shocked myself. So it's honestly all I can say is recovery works if you work it.
That's all. And that is the message.